We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action.
Entering play call screen. Normal.
And the Badgers will kick this deep to get us going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Oregon's offense comes on the field first today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can.
Keeping it on the ground here. Has the first down and more. They bring it back, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Entering play.
Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job in taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
You have 11 options. Verticals is selected. Short cross.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's an out route. The catch made. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Ducks trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. As a design quarterback keeper. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Just unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. You know, they only have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country. And you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. This is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Sacked, it's a loss back to the 6.
Boy, that safety came way back on that blitz and timed it perfectly to get after the quarterback and eventually come up with a sack.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw.
Well, to call that play, you got to have a lot of confidence in your offensive line and quarterback because you're so close to your own goal line. Here, they don't protect the quarterback. They give up the sack and almost causes a safety.
And he's going to finally head out of bounds. You're talking about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. The offense starts with a short field. He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half. They try to make some adjustments here.
White rail. Formation. Close. There are 4 categories. You have 6 options. Choose the player to replace. You have 11 options. Choose a new player. You have 16 options. Choose formation. Close. There are 4 categories.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. No support. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
Selected.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling.
Category formation. There are 8. Choose a new player. You have 6. Choose the close. There are 4 categories. You have 6
the
options.
Offense in scoring position with a new
selected.
set of downs. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Entering play call.
We have a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So it'll be a and the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Baker. And it falls incomplete. A defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Option is 3, blitz.
So to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. And the Badgers will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
I4 shot. Option is 5
The Oregon offense comes back out on the field.
Choose the
They
player to
punched it into
replace.
the end zone the
Choose
last
a new
time. Let's see if this
player.
defense
Choose
has
a
made
player
some
to
adjustments to
replace.
stop him this time.
Choose a player to choose from 5WR there are 23
And to begin the
categories.
drive
You
here,
have
set up
11
at the 30.
options. For verticals is selected.
First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side, and this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects.
And is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. At the 20. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Back to pass. It's Baker. On the move now. Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Badgers. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort around Tuck.
His I4 shot. Option is set 5WR. There are 23
The first play of this drive now is set up at the 34.
Verticals is selected.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
Entering bait formation. I4 shot. Option 5WR. Error. Wide. Empty. Wide 5W. Draw.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Entering
the Ducks under the line in the hurry-up. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out
Entering
here.
play call. 5WR.
First and 10 play coming up.
23 categories. You have 5 options. Do the draw.
Looking to chuck it again. Close to the tight end. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Back in the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback on the start of the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. And reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Back to pass. It's Baker. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The ball caroms into the receiver's hands.
Entering play
and he'll
call.
get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Give cushion.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up.
Give cushion.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football. Roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Hand off to the right side. Moves the ball up to the 30. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Stop. Gets the first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms, the flash and the dash, and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Choose the player to replace. You choose a new player. You have 11. Choose the formation. There are 8 categories. Coach suggestion. Player. There are 8. Formation. Shotgun. Op. 5WR. There are 23 categories.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
For verticals is selected.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Entering
Ducks moving quickly down the field here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
What a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it into the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Looking to throw. It's Baker. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. And the Badgers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Catch made over the middle. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. The Badgers will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And here's the fair catch by the return man.
Entering play call, formations, pistol. I form close. There are 4 categories. You have 6
Here's the
options.
first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Now here he goes. Now the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. Too much speed for the defense.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that.
Coaching. Pause. You have injury report is select. Entering injury report screen 3. Entering
Third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the extra point was up and good. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Quick throw to the left. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. And the Badgers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. To throw, it's Baker. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Ducks. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Look at a pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. The Badgers will have to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long.
Entering. I4 shot. Option is set to 5WR. There are 23 categories.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pass complete on a crosser. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime.
Empty punch. Punch chest. Punch quads open. Y trips up. Trips Y over.
So the offense takes the field in the
Corner.
final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on first down. Snags the quick throw. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play.
Empty trips.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene.
Entering normal.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick it away.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25.
Option is set under.
And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the third quarter. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's the challenging aspect of these RPOs, kind of that gray area on the read. The quarterback felt he could pull that and try to make a play off to his right, but the defense is all over the quarterback, and they push him backwards.
He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. There's no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up. And the Badgers bring their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the return will be brought down.
Shot single pack.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field.
There are 3 categories. HD stretch is selected.
Hands off to the left. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
A lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Entering from
looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the Ducks will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They've got him, but he easily makes the first down. This drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Grab behind the line. It's Hill. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Empty inverts shallow.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought
Entering
down
play
just
call.
short of the marker on that play.
Formation.
Good job by
Option.
the defense to prevent the
Option
first
is set.
down.
Option is 5WR. There are 23
No surprise,
category.
offense
Short
going for
cross.
it on fourth down. Back to throw again. Looking deep downfield to the left. He hauls it into the 25, still
Entering
running.
play call.
The Ducks pick up enough to get a first down there.
You have 11
Chris, here on
options.
fourth down, I
Verticals
thought
is
they might be a
selected.
little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
Short
They'll
cross.
change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Entering pause
Looks like a
screen.
man is
Quick
down on the
slants.
field after the last
Shallow
play, so we'll
cross.
take a timeout. The Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
Well, there aren't
Entering
very
play
many
call.
things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Now they'll come out second down and goal from the 10. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense really clicking.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
No problem with PAT right down the middle.
Entering normal.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25.
Option.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Dropping back. It's Baker. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Badgers will line up to boot it away. He's going to try to return the punt. Oh, and he's got some space here. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again.
You have 9 options.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
The defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And the Ducks will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings.
Entering play formation. I form. Option is wing. There are 4 category. Formation. There are. Choose a player to replace. You have 11 options. Wing. There are 4 categories. You have
Here we go. An exciting
options.
start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And there's the handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown.
Entering formation. There are 8 concept.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
DB keeps it himself. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Entering play.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And the wideout goes in motion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
But it's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the 4th quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They are still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the 1st. And it's 4th down.
Coach suggestions.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man.
Coach suggests entering pause. Pause. You have 6 options. Depth. Entering depth chart. Entering play
The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again?
3 categories. You have 10 options. Zone fixture is selected.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football.
A deep shot to the right. Catch made down inside the 25. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
4 categories. You have
2nd and goal for the offense.
HD stretch is selected.
We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25.
Entering play clock. 3 option FS slant 3.
And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Bringing pressure. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
With this big a fourth quarter deficit, defense playing smart, very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
And he's back to throw again on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going.
Shot option is set to empty punch open. There are 23 categories. You have 6 options. Punch trail is selected.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Swarm for the pass rush.
Entering play call.
Boy, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
They got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. People like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense.
Sluggo. Sluggo.
Third down and a mile. Looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now 4th down.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Give cushion.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Cushion.
Handoff to the back.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Defense is coming after him. Bring the pressure, and down he goes. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Entering play call.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there.
I-4 shot option is 5.WR.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a receiver wide open here. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in the season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they're going to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one. They're going to be a real problem in the next few weeks as we get the playoff off the ground.
They'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a
Entering
loss.
play call,
The Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up.
HD off tackle is selected.
Takes the handoff again. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Entering play call.
And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
Option 5.WR. There are 23
The
categories.
offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover.
Entering 3 high. Entering auto flip on pop-up.
Ducks
Entering
defense
play
stepping
call.
up there.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Deep shot caught inside the 25.
Entering play call, August. For double mid blitz.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated